I have 3 pounds of honey. I sterilized everything with Dawn dish soap with hot water. I have my bubbler in there with my stopper and my cover. You can put vodka in there. I usually just put water in the bubbler. It helps so that when you're making your mead, when it's in fermentation, that it doesn't blow up. It lets out the CO2 oxygen. I've made a couple before. I made strawberry, watermelon, pretty good stuff. I'm still learning. I'm going to use this yeast this time. I got this off of Amazon. Got 3 packets of it for around $7. I picked this up at my local grocery store. The honey. And you can see the ounces. So that's why I got the measuring cup, because it's a little bit off. I'm going to use a whole packet of this yeast right here. I'm going to add in 3 peaches. That's about a pound. I need about maybe 4 or 6 pounds to get the real peach flavor, but I can always do that later when I rack it. Some people go ahead and add the peaches in now, or when you're done racking it, you can add it in and let it sit for about 6 months, they say. I've drunk off my mead within a month, and I had about 3 coffee cups, and it was some good stuff, I could tell you that. I told my wife when I drunk it, it snuck up on me, and I said, I didn't know. It was some strong alcohol. So they sell a hydrometer, I want to say, to test the gravity of alcohol from beginning to end. So I'm going to start making it here in a little bit. I just got done cleaning everything up. I have another one in the back. I'm going to make one, and I'm going to make another one for my wife. I'm going to do peach, and I think I'm just going to go with just a regular mead. That's when you add no fruit to it. That's the real mead. This is probably the oldest alcohol known to man. It's a honey wine. And when you're racking it, you can buy a pump, and you just put, or pretty much you're siphoning it, pretty much. But they sell a pump to where you can siphon it, but that's how you rack it. Once it gets done fermenting and everything like that, you just take off the bubbler on top, which is right there, and I will put it up on the counter, and I will get a small tube from the hardware store and suck on it a little bit, and it starts siphoning, and I'll let it drain down to the bottom, and that's how you end up racking it. One thing I can say is I don't really like cleaning them out. The best way to do it is hot soapy water. Let it sit for a couple days. Another thing too is people heat up their honey. So I will probably end up doing that. So heating up the honey and the yeast. I'm not going to heat up the yeast. I'm going to heat up the honey. Add it to the water so it starts working a little bit better. But this will take me about maybe an hour altogether to do. But it turns out pretty good, and you get free alcohol, and it's a little hobby of mine. Why not?